Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Clare Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. Today I'm here with my friend Michelle Pier with Creative Indeed. Welcome, Michelle.
Thank you.
So I'm excited to hear about the different programs you've had going on this summer and some that are going to continue, obviously having to do with art. And I wanted to talk about, first of all, what inspired you? I mean, I think most people on Island know you as an artist, right? So what inspired you, first of all, to get into this as a profession, as well as what prompted you to start these camps?
Okay. Well, I mean, I've always been doing art my whole life, so it just kind of made sense to one day create a business that's art related. So that's where that came from. It was just something natural that would happen. And as far as the camp, it's called the Creative Canvas Camp, and I wanted to give kids the experience that I wish I had at that age. So offering the resources, the space, the guidance, and the encouragement to know that not only can they create a career out of something that they love, but that they have room to grow and experiment and kind of take the pressure off a little bit. Yeah. So the way that I ran the camp was very much student directed. So they got to choose everything, every step of the way, like what they wanted to create. And my job was just as a facilitator and just guidance for, to encourage them to keep going and to allow the creative process to unfold.
Nice. So really tapping into their creative abilities and energy.
Yes.
So even with the program Risha and I had, the expression session, we had you come in.
Yes.
Because we feel, and I'm sure you as well, there's a healing component to art. It's almost like a therapy.
It is.
So did you expand on that at all, on how kids could possibly use that as a tool?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely shared throughout the process with them how no matter what you're feeling, whether you are happy or sad or angry, that you can create art through any of those emotions. We even had the parents come in, and we had the kids help their parents through the process.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of like sharing back what they learned. So some of the parents would be having a little bit of a hard time, and I'm hearing the kids encouraging them, like, it's okay, let the process unfold, let it evolve, don't worry, yeah, it gets messy sometimes, and you just add more layers. And those are sort of my basic concepts throughout the program that you'll always hear me say.
And it's interesting because what you just said, you apply that
in life.
Like in yoga, it's like, don't get stuck, breathe through it, through the challenges. And like you said, therapy can be when you're having a hard time, sometimes get it down on paper, whether you journal, whether you move, exercise, yoga, art.
Something that can express it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's why there's something called art therapy, right?
Yes. Art is very healing for everyone. Right. Anyone who has the courage to sit down and take something that's in their mind and see if they can create something tangible, there's just such a rewarding satisfaction that comes out of that. And it's why I let the kids come up with their own ideas, because there's something really beautiful in the struggle of trying to decide what to draw, what to paint. And then once you go through that whole process of feeling excited to create or nervous or scared to create, and then you do it anyway through those emotions, you gain this confidence, this sort of sense of trust in yourself, that even though you were unsure about something, you kind of took a chance and gave it a chance, gave your creation a chance.
A lot of our issues can possibly, at the very fundamental foundation of trusting in ourselves, believing in ourselves to carry through something, regardless of what it is.
It can be really emotional, especially if you're going through heavy times in life. Art can be very lighthearted and free-flowing. And for some people, it can really be a transformative experience if you're going through something hard in life. So I always encourage people to sit down, even just with a pen or paper, and write or draw what you're feeling.
Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you too.
Please share with us what programs are coming up and how people can get a hold of you or sign up.
Okay, well, my business is Creative Indeed, so people can find me on all social media platforms, my website and all of that, and I share all the updates of what we have going on. There's a couple programs that we have right now, about to release a book program, so people can check that out.
Awesome. All right, thank you so much. And thank you. I'll see you next time on your Weekly Renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.